My name's Busby. I'm a professional rugby referee within the IRFU. So I referee games across Europe, the ERC, and then also in an international game. And I've been a member at Dynamis for just over 2 years. Before I joined Dynamis, I wouldn't have been somebody who would have been in the gym particularly often. I was still refereeing local rugby, maybe within the All-Ireland League at that stage. But training for me at that point was really just about going for a couple of runs a week and maybe doing a little bit of CV. Yeah, I guess when I signed my first professional contract, it was working in the sort of S&C part of things was something which I knew was going to be really important. And I looked at a range of trainers and facilities and different models, and this one really stood out for me. The big goals for me were probably about just, you know, adding a little bit of strength, so both in terms of athletics and obviously for rugby referees it's important we look like we belong on the pitch and we look athletic. So there is a little bit of athletics, but also about adding some power, you know, particularly leg power. And also really important for me within my job is about injury prevention, and I think, you know, the program that I've been doing over the last couple of years has helped me develop kind of across that, and I'd certainly say at this stage I'm much more comfortable in the gym and a much more rounded athlete. For me, one of the best things about Dynamis is how personal everything feels. It doesn't feel like, you know, there's a set program and everybody just follows that. You know, I've always had the impression that I've always been at the center of whether sessions are being programmed, how they're being carried out. And, you know, the guys are always very happy to maybe change something or tweak something if I've picked up a niggle or maybe I'm just having a week that I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I never thought it'd be somebody who would say, like, I actually really enjoy coming to the gym and doing the sessions, but that certainly became the case over the last couple of years. And probably the biggest achievement for me, and something I think that'll stick with me now, you know, even after I finish refereeing, is that I feel like I actually now really enjoy training. I enjoy the program. I became really consistent, you know, doing 3 or 4 or 5 gym sessions per week. And if I'm honest, the idea of that 2 years ago, I'd have laughed at you if you said I was somebody who was going to be training, you know, 3, 4, 5 times a week in a gym. I guess just in terms of other things away from the gym is just maybe a little bit more self-confidence. I probably feel like I'm able to train more independently now, which was something that I was probably reluctant to do before I started in the gym. There's no doubt that even at the age of 36 now, I'm the fittest that I've ever been. I'm the strongest that I've ever been. And I also feel that I'm picking up less niggles, which was something that probably I did happen 2-3 years ago when I had a program that was really just based around on-feet conditioning and running. So yeah, kind of across the board, you know, I think I'm a quicker referee. I think I'm more resilient. I'm less likely to get injured. I think if you're not sure about whether the program's right for you, the big thing that I would say is, like, I was a little bit nervous as well when I started. Ultimately, you don't really know until you come to those sessions, and certainly within the first week, I knew, like, this was a really good decision. This is somebody I'm going to be able to work with for a long period of time. This is somebody who's going to get me results. And I'm really pleased to say that is the case, has continued to be the case, and whatever you're looking for, Dynamis are the place that's going to be able to help you achieve those goals.